All right! Hello, everybody! Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zeros. Hello, Void Dweller Doors Roxas. Woo! Last time we investigated a creepy castle full of spooky ghosts. And we're about to head on home back to dear old Sergei. And we also investigated a mysterious case of a gambler who was always shitty at gambling, but then struck it rich and just got really good at it, but also became really belligerent. And I think there's totally some crazy, evil, magical drugs going on. Hello, Void Traveler, welcome to the stream.
Tadaima.
Oh, hello, Kia.
We're home.
Oh, you're back! Yay!
Kia はいつも元気だな。
I wish I could be as full of energy as you always are, Kia.
Oh my god. Oh boy. I wonder if that's foreshadowing. Yep, I'm so energetic I can power all over Crossbow. You guys are home late. Was there a lot of work today? There sure was.
まあ今日は移動に車を使えたからその意味では助かったかもな。
We didn't have Noel to ferry us around everywhere. Probably collapsed on the side of the road somewhere.
Agreed. Hey, Tio? Oh my god. I think that'd be very unusual. Sorry. Oh, look how empathetic she is. You look super tired. Are you alright? Yes, I will be fine. Simply seeing that cute face of yours has completely recharged me. Big sister Tio, is I okay? Yay! And little sister Kia, is he okay too? Oh. Huh? Oh! Kia! Since I got so much energy, I'll share some with you. This will supercharge you. Oh. Huh? I would say Omochikairi, but she's already there. Exactly.
That's Kia for you.
確かにそいつは効きそうだな。
For sure. Her smile will fill you full of pep quicker than any medicine out there.
I guess Kia's hugs really are a miracle cure. Thank you, Kia. I think I'm sufficiently recharged. Huh? Yay!
そういえば、課長はまだ帰ってないのか?
Come to think of it. Is the chief not home yet, Kia?
Hello, Antonio. Welcome to the stream. The chief? Oh, he's over in his office. Someone came to visit and he started talking with him.
お客さん、こんな時間に珍しいな。
A visitor? That's pretty unusual considering how late it is.
Do you remember what he looked like?
おひげが生えたクマさんみたいなおじさん。
Oh, it's the lawyer dude. Yeah.
He's like an old man with a beard and a big belly. He kind of reminds me of a bear. 課長は先生って呼んでたかな? I think the chief called him something like a lawyer?
ああ、イアン先生か。
Oh, Mr. Grimwood's here.
珍しいな、こんな時間に。
Why is he stepping by so late?
一応私たちも挨拶した方が良さそうね。
Maybe we should go say hello to him while we have the chance.
私は夕食当番ですから。こち
Hi.
らはお任せしておきます。
I will leave all of that to you. I'm on kitchen duty tonight.
大丈夫か？なんだったら夕食当番くらい俺が代わるけど。
You alright with cooking for everyone? If you want, I could take over.
いえ、すでに下ごしらえは済ませてありますから。
No, I already performed the prep work earlier, so it should be easy.
キア、晩ご飯もう少し待ってください。
Hold on for just a little while longer, okay, Kia?
だったらキアも手伝う。
I wanna help. Can I?
そうですか？
You want to?
それではよろしくお願いします。
Well then, little sister Kia, you will be my sous chef. Oh my god!
Look at this guy napping without a care in the world. What else is new?
Sorry. Please wait a moment. I will have everything functioning shortly.
Wait. You don't need to be in such a rush, Tio. We'll all help out later.
Very well. Thank you. Helping out with dinner, it'll be, a winner. Oh my god! Oh my god, she's doing a thing! Oh, she's hanging out with the... Oh my god.
Wait, dinner should be ready in just a little bit, I think.
I've been hanging out with Chiaki and frickin' frickin' Kazuki from Chaos Child. The orbital.
The system is down. The system is down. Oh, no reason to use it now anyway.
Oh my god.
失礼します。
Excuse us.
ああ、遅かったな。
Hey, what took so long?
いやあ、お邪魔しているよ。
Oh, sorry for dropping by so late.
やっぱりイアン先生でしたか。
We thought it might be you, Mr. Grimwood.
珍しいですね。先生がいらっしゃるなんて。
What a pleasant surprise to have you visit.
ああ、セルゲイ君に少し聞きたいことが。
Wonder why he's getting a big sprite now. We've seen it a million times.
Yes, well, I had some matters to discuss with Sergei.
他の用事もあったついでに足を運んだというわけなんだ。
Since I was in the neighborhood, I took the opportunity to stop by.
他の用事ですか。
Matters to discuss?
ああ、端的に言うとキーアの身元についてだ。
Hoo boy.
Yes, I'll cut to the chase. It is about Kia's identity.
もしかして。
Oh, then did you...
何か分かったんすか?
You guys figure anything out?
いや、残念ながら。
Unfortunately not.
ギルドにも依頼したそうだが、私もセルゲイ君に頼まれて他の可能性について調べていてね。
It seems a request was also submitted to the guild, but I, at Sergei's behest, explored another possibility.
残念だが、いや、幸いと言うべきか。その可能性はないと分かったんだ。
Unfortunately, it wasn't... No. Actually, I'm pleased to say the possibility I looked into was a bust.
If she was trafficked, I bet.
他の可能性ですか。
You were happy to see it was a bust?
ああ、数年前の話なんだがな。
Ooh, I bet he's thinking of Ren.
Right. It was pertaining to a story several years back.
カルバード共和国を中心に子供が拉致される事件が相次いだことがあったんだ。
Yep, he's thinking of Ren, yeah.
There were multiple cases of child abductions, primarily focused in the Calvert Republic.
子供が拉致
Child abductions?
それって
That's horrible.
詳細は省くが、かなりのでかい事件でな。
I'll omit the more unnecessary details, but it was a pretty massive case.
カルバードだけじゃなく、周辺諸国にも被害が及んでいたことから、国際的な捜査体制が組まれることになった。
And we have Ouroboros to thank for shutting this down.
Because Calvert wasn't the only country targeted. An international investigation team was created to get to the bottom of things.
この捜査体制には、各国の軍隊、警察組織、そして遊撃士協会が協力した。
Each country's army, police force, the Bracer Guild, you name it. Everyone cooperated to put an end to that mess.
そんなことが
That's crazy.
初めて聞きました。
It's the first I've ever heard of it.
俺も初耳だな。
Same here.
あまり知られてないってことは相当ヤバい事件だったんですか。
Since it was kept under wraps, it must have been pretty damn serious.
ああ、結局事件は解決したんだがね。
Yes, eventually the case was closed.
かなり深刻な内容だったので、結局は極秘扱いになってしまった。
In the end, it was decided that due to its nature, it was to be kept strictly confidential.
私は民間のアドバイザーとして偶然関わっていたんだが、
The only reason I know about it is because I was involved, serving on as an advisor.
ちょっと待ってください
Wait, hold on a second.
もしかしてキーヤがその数年前にあったという事件の被害者である可能性が
You're saying there's a chance Kia could be one of the victims from this whole abduction incident?
そう思って当時の被害を改めて調べてみたんだが、
I thought the same thing, so I searched through the case records again.
キーヤ君に該当する子は結局見つからなかったんだ。
And to my relief, I wasn't able to find any children who matched Kia's description.
事件を起こしていた連中もほとんど検挙されるか自滅している。
Nearly all. Huh.
For the record, nearly all of the men responsible for those horrors were arrested, and the remainder committed suicide.
Oh, that's good. Hell yeah.
そのことが改めて分かったので、セルゲイ君に伝えに来たわけだ。
I simply came by today to inform Sergei of my findings.
そうだったんですか
I see.
少し安心しましたけど、まさかそんな事件があったなんて。
I'm relieved that Kia wasn't a part of that. But the fact that it actually happened.
ま、その事件についてはいずれお前たちにも話してやる。
I would have ended up telling you about this all eventually.
ただ結局キーヤについては振り出しに戻っちまったんだがな。
Anyway, they're back to square one with Kia.
ま、いいんじゃないっすか。
Well, that's fine. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. Haha.
身寄りが見つかるまで俺たちが面倒見りゃいいんだし。
We'll look after the little kiddo until we find one of her relatives.
なあ、当分の間はここで保護した方がいいだろう。
Right. I'd appreciate it if you kept sheltering the child here.
ただ本当に身寄りがなかった場合、
But in case we can't end up finding a relative,
里親を探すなり、教会の福音施設に預けることも考えるべきかもしれない。
we should consider entrusting her to a foster family or to a church or orphanage.
それは
Well,
でも、
but why can't she stay here?
いずれそういうことも含めて考える必要があるってことだ。
She wants to stay here.
Those are outcomes all of you need to start considering.
子供一人を預かって育てるってのは半端な覚悟でできることじゃねえ。
Adopting a kid isn't like taking in some stray animal. She can't just keep living here forever.
どれだけその子が可愛くったってな。
no matter how cute she might be.
そうですね。
That might be true, but
まあ確かに猫の子を預かるのと同じわけにはいかねえか。
well, I think they're doing just as good as any of like as any family could, especially when she starts going to school, which like she's of school age, pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right. She need a good bit more care than some kitten, that's for sure.
すまない。厳しいことを言ってしまったな。
I'm sorry, everyone. Seems I brought down the mood a bit.
そういえば任務から戻ってきたばかりみたいだな。
You all just returned from a long day of work, didn't you?
報告もあるのだろうし、私はそろそろ失礼させてもらうよ。
I imagine you have a report to deliver, so I think I should excuse myself for now.
いえ、そんな。
No, please wait.
実は先生にも相談しようかと思っていた案件だったんですが。
The truth is, there's something we were planning on consulting you about.
おう、私に
Oh, what's that?
ええ、実は。
So, you see, Lord explained the situation with the missing miner to Sergei and Mr. Grimwood.
なるほど。そんなことがありやがったのか。
So, you were working on the missing person case.
いかにも支援家らしい仕事じゃねえか。
Sounds like a job for the SSS, alright.
結局事件ではなかったので本人の説得はしませんでしたが。
It didn't seem like anything illegal was going on, so we just let him be.
町に帰るよう説得くらいした方が良かったんでしょうか。
I wonder if we should have tried a little harder to get him home, though.
難しいところだな。
Well, that's a complicated question.
遊撃士だったら説得や交渉も仕事のうちに入るんだろうが。
If you were bracers, there'd be a little more wiggle room to negotiate. Comes with the job.
警察の人間がそれをやった場合、民事介入になる可能性もある。
If a police officer tried to pull that move, however, odds are the whole situation would turn into a civil dispute.
なかなか難しい線引きのところだね。
It's an exceedingly fine line.
やはりそうですか。
I was afraid you'd say that.
まあいい年した大人なんだし、余計なお世話ってもんだろう。
Ah, the guy's old enough to make his own decisions. So in the end, I guess it's none of our business.
これでガキだったらケツでも叩いて家に連れ戻してやるところだが。
If it were just some brat, we could have given him a little kick in the rear and sent him home.
そうね。
That's true.
しかし、天才的なギャンブルの腕と別人のような月と感か。
However, you mentioned his skills and luck with gambling completely changed. Almost like he was a different person.
先生、何か心当たりでも？
Ian, something about this rub you the wrong way?
いや、偶然かもしれないが、
Well, it might be just coincidence, but
ここ最近似たような話を2つばかり聞いたことがあってね。
lately two similar stories have come to my attention.
本当ですか。
Oh, really?
まさか他にもギャンブルで一山当てたやつがいるとか？
You telling me that there's not one but three lucky bastards who hit the jackpot?
いやいや、そうじゃないよ。
No, no, it's a bit different.
聞いた話というのは、とある証券会社の証券マンと貿易会社の経営者なんだがね。
The stories I heard involve a stockbroker who works for a securities firm and the manager of a trading company.
どちらも最近大きな損失を出して非常に困っていたそうなんだが、
Recently, both companies sustained heavy losses and were almost in the red, but
ここ数日で耳を疑うほどの素晴らしい業績を上げたらしいんだ。
in the last few days they seem to have experienced an incredible rebound. I could have hardly believed it until I saw the numbers.
特に証券マンの方はまるで未来が見えていたかのような
Dang,
透き
what the
通
hell
感
is
で
this?
株を売買したらしい。
The trading firm is Bond? You mean the dude with the little daughter? Oh my god. Really?
Especially the stockbroker. It said he bought and sold stocks with unprecedented luck and intuition, as if he could see the future.
それは
That's
どこかで聞いた話だな。
sounds pretty familiar.
もちろんただの偶然だろうけどね。
Ah, don't worry. I'm sure it's only a coincidence.
Yeah, right.
ただ聞くところによると、
いや
その二人の態度もあからさまに横兵になったという話でね。
However, from what I've heard, those two have also become extremely arrogant, just as their fortunes reversed.
少し気になってしまったんだ。
That tidbit piqued my interest.
確かに気になりますね。
That's definitely strange.
イアン先生、
Hey, Ian.
その二人の身元について詳しい情報はわかりませんか？
Any chance you know the backgrounds of these two?
ああ、その気になればすぐに調べら
Are
れ
they
るだろう
also
な
from Mainz?
Not yet. But if you're interested, I can start looking into them right away.
念のため確かめておくかね。
You want to check possible ties, I presume?
ええ、できれば。
Yes, if possible.
課長何か気がかりでも
Did something catch your attention, Chief?
ま、こういう家業をしてたら情報は大いに越したことはね。
When you're in this business, Lloyd, it never hurts to have all the info you can.
ただそれだけの話だ。
It's as simple as that.
なるほど
I understand.
兄貴も言ってたな捜査の決め手は勘と足による情報集めだって
Guy told me something like that too. The decisive factors in an investigation are intuition and the information you uncover.
さてと、私はこれで失礼しよう。
Well then, I'll get out of your way now.
君たちも気になることがあったらいつでも相談してきてくれたまえ。
If there's anything bothering you, don't hesitate to stop by my office.
できる限りの協力をさせてもらうよ。
I'll do everything in my power to help out.
イアン先生ありがとうございます
Thank you very much, Mr. Grimwood.
その時はどうかよろしくお願いします。
We'll definitely take you up on that offer when the time comes. Oh, here we go back to Revochet.
Revochet managed to recover their smuggling routes.
I mean, Heiyue, sorry.
Yes, sir.
ここ1週間で我々が潰した3つのルートが立て直し
Damn, they work fast.
3 of the routes we decimated over the last week have already been reorganized.
こちらも妨害しようとしたのですが思っていた以上に抵抗が激しく
We've been trying to impede them, but their resilience was most unexpected. How curious.
この状況で失ったルートをわざわざ取り戻すという余力が彼らにあるとも思いません。
Oh, his voice seems to be quite low volume.
I was led to believe that they didn't have the manpower to accomplish such a thing.
あちらの営業本部長殿がわざわざ動いたのです。
Did their boss finally involve himself in their restoration efforts?
いえそれが
That's the strangest part.
キリングベアの姿はなく配下の構成員だけだったそうです
Killing Bear. Is that Garcia's nickname?
The killing bear was nowhere to be found. It appeared to be slowly the work of subordinates.
それが軍用犬は連れておらず数名程度の少人数だったようで
The reports state that they only brought enough for a small squad. Not only that, but there were no warhounds present either.
Ooh, I wonder if they're like hopped up on like whatever this drug is. If that is even what's going on.
How interesting. Now I'm even more curious.
構成員一人一人の戦闘力ならば我々ヘイユエの方が上のはず。
Had this been a battle of even numbers, Heiyue should have come out victorious.
例のラインフォルト社製の重機関銃を持ち出したのですか。
Did they employ those Rhineford heavy machine guns, perhaps?
ええ 確かにその武装
Oh,
も
well,
持ち
that
出してきた
too.
よう
But
です
yeah, there we go.
Yes, actually. Their main forces appear to have been armed with them.
それ以上に戦闘能力そのもの
Oh,
が大幅に向上しているとの
yup. Yup, they're probably all hopped up.
However, the report also mentions that their battle prowess has skyrocketed.
なるほど。
Interesting.
現在マルコーニ会長は議長閣下のお怒りを鎮めようと躍起になっているようです。
I get the impression that Don Marconi is trying his utmost to appease the speaker and quell his rage.
どこぞの両兵団を新たに雇った様子もありませんし、大規模な戦闘訓練の報告もない。
I don't recall any new reports of Jaegers being employed, or any training exercises being held either.
なかなか興味深いですね。
Very peculiar indeed.
我々の知らない切り札を持っていたということでしょうか。
Are you implying that they have acquired a trump card right under our noses?
ええ、間違い
Precisely.
ないでしょう。しかも私の見立てでは尋常な切り札ではなさそうです。
As far as I'm able to tell, this trump card of theirs is something truly extraordinary indeed.
Hello, Hala Mirage. Hello, Andre. Welcome to the stream.
それこそインドのような状況を一気にひっくり返せるほどのジョーカーかもしれませんね。
Perhaps even more so than our own. Like Yin, however, this new measure of theirs is something that can turn the tide of battle at a moment's notice.
一体どんな手を
How the hell did they?
Oh, shit.
今のは
What was that?
噂をすれば種です。
Oh, no.
Ah, yes. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
大変です。
Sir, we've got a big problem on our hands.
ルバーチェと思われる黒ずくめの一団による襲撃です。
A group of men draped in black are unloading rounds into the building. Ricochet, I think. It would be pretty weird if it wasn't them.
その数およそ10。
Yep.
キリングベアの姿は
Oh,
ありま
no.
せん。
Yep, he's not there.
There's about 10 of them, and the killing bear isn't one of them.
たかが10名ごとき返り討ちにしてしまえ。
There are only 10 measly grunts. Hurry up to finish them off then.
警察は心配するな。正当防衛で何とでもなる。
And don't worry about the police. This is self-defense, so anything goes.
それが
Well, the thing is...
襲撃者の戦闘力は尋常ではなく、重機関銃を片手で軽々と振り回して、
These guys aren't human, I'm telling you. They're holding massive machine guns with just one hand.
1階が突破されました。こ
The first floor has been breached.
ちらに迫ってくるのは時間の問題かと思われます。
It's only a matter of time before they reach us, sir. Duh. If only Master Yin were here.
Oh, at least Sal seems quite, prepared.
Oh dear.
どうやら頭脳派を気取っているわけにはいかないようですね。
He seems pretty calm.
I doubt even I could outwit our foes in such a barbaric situation as this. Master Sa. You don't mean...
出ますよ。
Let's go now.
この程度でインドなんて
Relying on Yin for a petty squabble like this would be a stain on Heiyue's name.
東方人外を支配する我らの力存分に見せつけていきましょう。
Oh my god. Oh, hell yeah, we're gonna see a full-on fight here.
Come, let us demonstrate our might as the conquerors of the Eastern Quarter.
Are we gonna see it, or is it gonna be skipped over? God damn it!
かし驚いたな。
Meanwhile, back at the SSS base.
God damn it! I'm gonna see what happened!
Oh, this girl is full of surprises.
この目玉焼き、本当にキアが焼いたんだ。
You're telling me that Kia cooked up all these sunny-side up eggs for us?
そうよ。
She sure did.
あまりに手際がいいんで思わず見惚れちゃったわ。
Her technique was so good, I ended up picking up a few tricks from her.
いい半熟具合だな。
Fried eggs with a bit of runny yolk. Nice.
ベーコンもカリカリで言うことなしだぜ。
Get a load of this bacon, too. It's fried to perfection. Just the right amount of crispiness.
昨日のホワイトシチューを手伝ってくれた時も大した腕前でしたし、
She displayed just as much skill helping me with yesterday's cream stew.
やはり料理の経験はかなりあるのではないかと。
Are you sure you don't have any training in the culinary arts, Kia?
そうなのかな。
I don't know. Maybe?
なんか勝手に手が動いただけなんだけど。
What is her superpower here? Like some kind of like recording of skills or something? Like, whenever I cook, it's like my hands are moving on their own.
確かに料理は体で覚えるところがあるけど。
Well, I guess it's possible to retain skills like that through muscle memory.
それにしてもこの年でここまで上手なのもすごいな。
But the fact that she's this talented at her age is pretty amazing.
ねえねえ、ティオ。
Hey, Tia, I was wondering,
今日は大丈夫なの？
do you feel okay today?
あ、見たところ顔色は悪くはないみたいだけど。
You look fine as far as I can tell.
あんまり無理はしないで休んだ方がいいんじゃねえか。
But if you're not feeling 100%, maybe you should take the day off and rest.
いえ、大丈夫です。
No. I am Tio Plato and I am fine. I can't believe I'm getting used to saying that.
昨日も早めに休ませてもらいましたし。
After all, I went to bed quite a bit earlier than usual yesterday.
まあ、急ぎの仕事もないし、少し様子を見た方が。
I don't think we have any urgent requests to take care of, so we can always wait and see how you're feeling. A call.
朝っぱらから珍しいな。
I'm kind of worried. Worst case scenario, what if Kia is like siphoning off some kind of stuff from Tio? But I hope it's just an after effect of being in that ghostly temple. And like her hypersensitivity toward, you know, orbital energy and stuff.
Pretty early for that, ain't it?
フランさんかしら。
Is it Fran?
I'll check.
He talked about the kidnappings.
特務支援課
The
ロイド・バニンクスで
he talked about the Ren stuff, but he didn't put in too much detail. He said basically all the countries bound together to stop it. And they caught everyone, and they either caught or killed everyone. Yeah, if she was like Rogue from X-Men in a way, yeah.
Hello, this is Lloyd Bannings, a special support.
なのはとっくに分かってるっつーの。
Yeah, I know already.
今どこ？何してんのさ？
Now where the heck are you? What are you doing right now?
ああ、夜中
Yona?
おはよう。夜型の夜中こんな早くに起きてるなんて珍しいな。
Wow, I wasn't expecting a night owl like yourself to be awake this early in the morning.
そんなもん徹夜明けに決まってんだろ。
Implying I didn't pull an all-nighter.
ああ、もうそんなのはどうでもいいんだよ。
But enough about that, it doesn't matter.
でもまあ、その様子じゃ全然知らないみたいだな。
From how carefree you sound, I bet you don't know anything at all, right?
知らないって何のことだ。
Don't know anything about what?
大サービスでこのヨナ様が教えてやるよ。
So you don't know? Well then, I, the great and brilliant Yona, will do you a favor.
昨日の真夜中いや日付は今日になるのか
In the dead of night yesterday. Well, technically today, but I guess, but that's beside the point!
ヘイユエの事務所が何者かに襲撃されたそうだぜ
Either way, someone raided Heiyue's office!
なんだって
What?
なんでもヘイユエの方は防戦一方だったみたいでさ
They were caught completely off guard, too. No offense, all defense, you know.
かなり被害も出たみたいだぜ
Apparently they took some serious damage.
まあ襲ったのは間違いなくルガーチェの連中だろうけどな
If you ask me, it had to have been done by those Revochet guys.
そうだったのか
It's not outside the realm of possibility.
ありがとうヨナ情報提供
Thanks.
感謝するよ
Thanks for the heads up, Yuna.
今度何かで返せよな
You owe me one now, Lloyd.
ヨナからですか
That was Yona.
がどうやらとんでもないことが起きたみたいだ
Yeah, something crazy's popped up.
Lloyd relayed the information he heard from Yona to the rest of the special support section.
本当なの
Is that really true, Lloyd?
おいおいマジかよ
That's freaking insane!
真夜中とはいえ市街地でそんなことが
It's bold of them to pull such a stunt in the city, even if it was in the middle of the night.
それが本当なら一家あたりがとっくに動いてるんだろうが
If all of this is true, I bet anything the First Division's already jumped on the case.
気になるんなら行ってこいただし飯を食ってからな
If it bothers you that much, though, then go ahead and check it out. But only after you finish eating.
はいそうしてみます
Will do, sir.
あティオ大丈夫か
Oh, right. Will you be good to go, Tio?
ええ問題ありません
Yes, of course.
朝食を済ませたら港湾区に向かいましょう
We can walk over to the Harbor District after we finish our breakfast. Oh, there we go. We're actually able to walk around. Let's check our requests. Oh, nothing new. Okay. Let's just report in.
大変でしたね
Let's just report what we have.
さすが皆さん報告はでは
Alright, let's make a save. And now that we have control back, wow, this was a long cutscene. Let's see if there's anything optional we can do for it. Because this is where the game is getting to a point where I really just want to see the main story because it's getting super exciting. Okay, there are some optional events to do. Alright, talk to Mr. Grimwood. And go to the Bracer Guild and talk to Yona and try to go into Revochet. Okay, not too many things. Oh yeah, cat. We got a cat. Catronate. Here we go. What should I feed him? Oh, he won't let us feed him. Okay. Oh, it's per chapter. Okay. It's per day in Azure. I see. Okay, so there are optional events. Alright, so go talk to Mr. Grimwood. Oh yeah, and we can also, yeah.
Oh, up and at it early this morning, are we? Has something happened? If you need to discuss anything, feel free to take a seat. Well, actually, sir, we have reports that the Heiyue Trading Company was raided by an unknown group of assailants. Adios, is that true? We're on our way to go check it out now, actually. Everything we've heard points to Revochet being our perps, though. An attack like that in the harbor. can't say I understand what was going through their heads.
They're desperate to get some results for fucking that piece of shit chairman. Counselor, I think.
Ricochet, that is. I can comprehend wanting to attack their main competitor, but something about this sounds far too sloppy, as if it wasn't planned.
We were actually thinking the same thing. Nothing about this suggests the beginning of a full-fledged war between the Mafias.
Either way, we need to be curious. I have no doubt businesses are going to flock to the office once they hear the news. With luck, they'll tell me something useful.
Thank you, sir. Honestly, I don't think we've ever stopped by without owing you another favor. Okay, and go into the apartments. And talk to Lade. Oh, Tio!
Yes, what is it?
Oh, yeah, there's definitely something wrong with her. Jeez, what is going on with Tio? I really hope it's not Kia affecting her in any way. I really hope it's that she was in the fucking ghost palace. Oh god, that would be way too sad if it was Kia. Oh god. You've got a weary look on your face, so I thought you might be exhausted. Is it my imagination? Are you okay?
I think it is simple fatigue from investigating the Moon Temple yesterday. I may have strained myself a bit too much.
Tio Tad's always in her saving our bacon with her extra strong perception skills.
Yeah, her passive perception is nothing to sneeze at. She's helped us out more times than I can count. Try not to push yourself too hard, okay?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, talk to Yona. And then talk to the Bracer Guild. Yona is stuffing his face with pizza.
So, how's Heiyue looking? Pretty nasty, I bet.
Well, we're just about to go check it out.
Come on, man. Now's not the time to be chilling here. Go! My customers don't like waiting for info, you know.
So, you're just planning to circulate the details after we work for him, eh?
Yona, think very carefully about your response. Remember, hacking witch.
No! Well, I just want to earn back a little Mira. These information fees are killer! Come on, I'm just looking after my livelihood.
This boy hasn't been disciplined once in his life, has he? Alright, so yes, 2 things to do. Just a couple of optional events is try to go into Ricochet. And then to the Bracer Guild.
Security seems pretty tight today.
Yeah, and a little more pissed off than I'd imagined.
Well, they did just raid Heiyue. But even considering that, they seem more on edge than I'd expect. I sense a great deal of tension throughout the alley. I would advise against approaching them. Alright, so nothing concrete there. Alright. Oh, East Street. There we go. Bracer Guild. Oh, Arius.
So, the SSS crew is back again. If you're here, that must mean you've heard the news, I assume.
Yeah, I assume that means you already know too.
Who do you think I am, honey? Of course I know everything. We contacted everybody in the branch already, so they're gathered on the 2nd floor. Gotta prepare ourselves for the possibility of a war between the 2 organizations.
Wow! I'm always impressed with just how quickly the guild works.
And like usual, the CPT's way late to the game. It all comes down to a difference in procedure. We've got our own way of handling an emergency, as I'm sure you do too. As such, I believe it would be best for you to address this as you normally would.
Right.
Oh, wow, everybody's here. All the bracers. Oh, it's a big scene. Oh, you guys came! You hear about the big news about Heiyue already?
Yeah, we've already started conducting our investigation.
It seems all the bracers have gathered here too. That's a rare sight. I see the divine blade of wind is downstairs. He truly is a sight to behold.
Yeah, they contacted all of us on our enigmas this morning.
That's why we all made our way here as soon as we could.
Damn, you guys really are just too quick.
Huh, are you sure? Maybe it's you guys who are too slow. Are you secretly a bunch of slackers, maybe? But either way, Ricochet sure left one heck of a mess for us to clean up. You said it, sister. Sure, there might not be that many people in the area at night, but civilians could still gotten caught up in their mess. Man, just thinking about it got me steamed. Somebody rearrange some Mafia face.
Heiyue, if the worst were to happen, I want you to focus on protecting the engine.
Yes, Wenzel. I'm fully aware of what my role is. You don't need to remind me. Ideally, though, I'd rather things not come to that. I hoping we can find a way to peacefully resolve this soon.
I feel the same. And if that's our goal, it means gathering information now is all the more important. I thought I had a solid grasp on the situation in Crossbow. But when an incident like this occurs, it feels like there's a huge barrier to overcome.
Barrier?!
I hope we'll be able to get a better picture of the situation before too long.
Barriers.
Barriers! Gonna smash them!
We should conduct a full investigation on the Mafia's close contacts and the area surrounding their HQ. With all the connections they have for smuggling heavy weaponry into the city, they could start a huge gunfight at any time.
I've got Arius, the divine blade of the divine blade of wind himself. Estelle and Joshua, the young heroes of the Pearl, the goddamn Lightbringers. Scott, an expert marksman, Wenzel, a hard-ass refugee from the Empire. Heiyue, a skilled physician. And last but not least, a specialist in the Taito School of Martial Arts. That's me, obviously. My god. I wonder if she knows Zen. Even though we're totally stacked with highly capable bracers, we still need to exercise caution while working here. I'd recommend you follow suit. Man, I want to see what those Mafia guys have to say for themselves too. But apparently, there's some kind of agreement with the police to get dibs and knobs like this. You ask me, it's just not fair. Well, since we can't do anything, it's up to you guys, Lloyd. You better give us this your all. Alright, and now it's time to go to Heiyue. Is there like no? Okay, so it's not like physically wrecked. Oh wait, but their gardens have been overturned.
This place is a mess.
襲撃の後ですね。
Oh, I see bullet holes too. Yeah. It certainly looks like the aftermath of a raid.
例の重機関銃が使われた後っぽいな。
Definitely. There are traces of heavy weaponry scattered all over.
爆発物を使わないだけマシだったみてえだが。
At least they didn't resort to explosives. Whole place would be a crater if they did.
That's what I was thinking, like if it like partially exploded or something. That's what I was imagining.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I see you guys are on the scene too.
フランツ、状況はどうなってるんだ？
Hey, France. How's the situation looking?
さっき話を聞いて慌ててやってきたんだけど。
We rushed out here as soon as we heard the news.
俺にもわからないって。
I don't know much yet.
ただまあ、昨日の真夜中にドンパチやらかしたみたいだな。
All I've heard is that shots were fired in the middle of the night.
今、ダドリーさんたちが事情聴取をしてるぜ。
Dudley and the others are in the middle of conducting an investigation.
やっぱり一家に先を越されていたみたいね。
Sounds like the First Division beat us to the punch.
さすがのフットワークかと。
They are always quick to jump on cases like this.
俺たちもヘイユエから話を聞いておきたいんだけど。
We'd like to ask the members of Heiyue some questions.
中に通してもらってもいいかな。
Do you mind letting us inside?
まあ、一般市民は通すなって言われただけだからいいか。
I suppose I could. I was only told not to let civilians pass through here.
ダドリーさんには適当にごまかしておいてくれよな。
You'll have to make up an excuse to Dudley for me, though.
ああ、助かるよ。
Of course. Thanks for helping us out.
Oh, sorry, just... Alright, let's go inside. Oh wow, it is fucked up. You think they could have held them off at these choke points, but... Oh, dang. Oh, this place is completely locked off. All these barriers here.
サオさん、今日のところはこれで失礼します。
So, if you'll excuse me then.
できればもう少し詳しい話を伺うことができれば、こちらも協力できるのですが。
We'd like to help you. But unless you're willing to give us more details, there's not much we can do.
これは失礼。何しろ深夜のことでしたからね。
Yeah, the main room looks really fine. It looks like they were able to hold him off from this place.
You'll have to forgive me. After all, it was late into the night.
襲撃者が何者だったのか。
Yeah, so Sao and his top minions seem to be fine.
皆目見当がつかないのですよ。
I haven't the foggiest idea who the assailants may be, or why they targeted our humble company.
それにしては随分と手際よく防戦する。
Yeah, seriously, this whole area is untouched. I wonder what's through that door.
Even so, it appears you were able to mount an effective defense. Efficient defense.
1階と2階はひどい状況でしたが、この部屋など。
Yeah, look at all these vases here.
The first and second floors are devastated, yet this room remains spotless.
銃機関銃で武装した相手に一体どのように対処したのやら。
How in the world were you able to fend off assailants armed with heavy machine guns?
恐れ入ります。
I'll admit it was tricky.
ただまあ、結局襲撃者には逃げられてしまいましたからね。
However, the assailants managed to escape our grasp, I'm afraid.
こちらは何人も病院に送り、やれやれ、とんだ災難です。
He seems very flippant about it. What is his secret fucking technique that he used to freaking end this?
Many of our men were sent to St. Ursula. My oh...
Sorry.
My oh my. What a disaster.
お悔やみ申し上げます。それでは。
You have my condolences. Now if you'll excuse...
失礼します。
Excuse us.
お前たち。
You fool.
特務支援課。
What's the special support section doing here?
ああ、ロイドさん。それに支援課の皆さんですか。
Why, good morning, Detective Bannings. I see the rest of you have come along as well.
失礼します。サオさん。
Pardon our interruption, so.
お忙しいかとは思いますが、少々話を伺っても構いませんか。
I know you're busy with the aftermath of the raid, but could I borrow a minute of your time?
もちろん構いませんとも。
Oh, anything for you, my friend.
それでは、ダドリーさん、事情聴取お疲れ様でした。
If you'll excuse us then, Dudley. I appreciate you having stopped by.
失礼する。
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
You seem...
正しいな。奴の相手はお前たちに任せる。
This irritates me to no end. But I'm leaving the snake to you.
せいぜい情報を引き出してくればいい。
Try to get what you can out of him.
はい。
Yes, sir.
お久しぶりですね、ロイドさん。
It,
それに皆さん、
it has been quite some time, my friends.
記念祭の最終日はなかなかのご活躍ぶりだったそうですね。
I hear you all had quite the adventure on the final day of the anniversary festival.
委員からの情報ですか。
I'm assuming Yin told you all about it.
俺たち特務支援課は通常の捜査体制から外れています。
As you know, the special support section doesn't follow conventional investigative protocol.
それを踏まえて率直な本音で話をさせてもらってもいいですか。
And with that in mind, how about you go ahead and tell us your true intentions?
ほう。
Oh.
ロイド
Lloyd?
この人相手に腹の読み合いは時間の無駄だろうからね。
There's no point wasting our time with his usual song and dance.
他にもいろいろ聞きたいこともあるし、今回は担当直入に行かせてもらおう。
Not only that, but we have a lot of ground to cover with Sal. Figure I'd get straight to the point.
おいおい、ぶっちゃけたな。
Well now, that's one hell of a gutsy move.
ロイドさん、たまに大胆ですよね。
Lloyd can be quite audacious when he wants to be. Oh my god! Oh, he's back! Hello, children. Welcome to the stream.
Excellent, Mr. Bannings. Simply superb. I knew I was right to put my hopes in you.
いいでしょう。私も無意味なやりとりはあまり好きではありません。
Oh wow, I just saw for the very next day we're gonna get the final volume of Back Alley Dr. Glenn. That is really cool.
Very well. I'm not particularly fond of trivial exchanges anyway.
こ えられる範囲であれば一通り答えさせていただきますよ。
If your questions are within the realm of my knowledge, I will provide the answers you seek.
感謝します。
Thank you, Sal.
お聞きしたいのは以下の3点についてです。
There were 3 things I wanted to ask you about.
Oh, is there any... Okay, just checking if there's anything special to do with this. Okay, just choose the options, yeah.
昨晩の襲撃者ですが、ルバーチェで間違いありませんか？
Is it safe to assume Revachey is behind last night's raid?
全く関係ない連中が
Yeah, that's what I was wanting to know. Just to be absolutely sure.
Or is there any chance the attack was carried out by a third party?
まずその可能性を疑いますか。
So you're going to ask about that too? Very well.
ラウ、答えてあげてください。
Hello, Chithaka, welcome, Mr.
Lau, please explain for them. Sir.
襲撃者たちは覆面で正体を隠していましたが、間違いなくルバーチェの配下でしょう。
The assailants may have been masked to conceal their identities, but there's no doubt it was Revachey's men.
武装が同じでしたし、何より癖が似ていました。
Not only were their weapons identical, but so was their combat style.
そういうものは簡単に偽装できるものではあり
Just making sure. Yeah, it looks like we're going to take out Revachey with this game, and then focus on like the true big threat for the next game, because we're getting towards the end of the game, and it feels like we're building up like either Revachey or Speaker Hardman as like the ultimate enemy of this game.
That's something that can't be mimicked so easily.
なるほど。
I see. That makes sense.
しかし、そうなると少々下せなくなってくる
In that case, I'm still rubbing me the wrong way.
な。あんたらヘイユへの構成員は相当な武術家揃いと聞いている。
I hear all you Heiyue guys are pretty damn good martial artists.
そっちの兄さんもかなりの腕みたいだしな。
Hell, I bet your man Lau here could end up beatings left and right.
恐れ入ります。
You flatter me.
Well, yeah, one group by their weapons, but also they were talking about the combat style. If it was just the weapons, I would be more suspicious.
You flatter me.
一方、ルバーチェの方は戦闘のプロではあるんだろうが、一人一人はあんたらほどじゃない。
And like, I think Revachey would do more research than the Testaments and Saber Vipers. I mean, not Revachey, Heiyue would do more research.
I'm sure Revachey doesn't have a shortage of combat pros. None of them could match up with you guys one-on-one.
They're hopped up on drugs!
なのにどうしてここまで遅れを取っちまったのか。
So then, how'd you get trashed so hard by a handful of their thugs?
あのキリングベアのおっさんでも襲ってきたかよ。
Was that killing bear leading the charge or something?
いや、かの営業本部長どもは参加していなかったようですね。
No, I don't believe the esteemed general manager of sales was present.
彼の右腕を務める元傭兵たちも参加はしていなかったようです。
Neither were his hand-picked ex-Jaeger friends.
ルバーチェの中でも平均的な戦闘能力の者たちだけでしょう。
We believe Revachey's regular combat personnel to be behind the attack.
だったらどうして？
If that's the case, then how?
戦闘技術は並程度ですが、力とスピードが段違いでした。
Though their techniques were simple, their speed and power were beyond comprehension.
重機関銃を片手で軽々と振り回 力マックスに突入してきたんです。
Man, Revochet is not gonna like it when they all come down from withdrawal or suffer their fucking side effects from these drugs. They are not gonna like it.
They were able to brandish those heavy machine guns single-handedly.
こちらの守りを崩され、2階まで制圧されてしまいました。
Our defenses were easily crushed by their unnatural strength. They overtook the first 2 floors with ease.
そいつは
No fooling?
力とスピードだけでなく、タフさも大したものでしたね。
It wasn't only limited to their power and speed either. They had inhuman endurance as well.
おかげで少々危険な技を使うことになってしまいました。
And thanks to that, I had to put into practice a few dangerous techniques.
Oh man. You know what I'm thinking of? Like, imagine if we had like him and Arios as like late game bonus party members in Azure. Like, oh my god. Dangerous techniques? Like what?
どうやらあなた自身もかなりの使い手のようですね。
I wasn't aware you were trained in combat yourself, Sal.
インドのに比べれば素人
God, he is so cool. I'm sorry, his face is just...
I am nothing but an amateur compared to Master Yin.
Future interaction.
率直にお聞きします。
I'm not going to beat around the bush, Sal.
今回の事件を受けて
How do you plan to respond to their raid?
何を聞かれるかと思えば
So that's what you want to know, is it?
我々がどういう存在であるかを考えれば尋ねるまでもないのでは
If you know what manner of organization Heiyue is, then there shouldn't be any need to ask such a question.
You laugh stepping back.
報復というわけですか。
So you're planning to retaliate then?
人聞きの悪いことを言わないでください。
My, how presumptuous. To think that we would ever do such a thing. You wound me, miss.
我々はあくまで営利会社。危機管理の話をしているだけです。
You misunderstand. I'm speaking only in terms of crisis management. At the end of the day, what matters most to our company is profit.
自社の利益を損ねる状況があれば、妥当な方法でそれを改善する。
And in situations where our profits are threatened, it is my sworn duty to crush our antagonizers through the appropriate methods.
何かおかしいことがありますか
Oh my god!
I fail to see what's so strange about that. Huh.
本当に物は言いようですね。
What an annoyingly shrewd man.
その妥当な方法の中に本社の援助を要請されるご予定は
Is requesting assistance from Heiyue's main office one of these appropriate methods?
ヘイユエ本体からの増援か。
Reinforcements from Heiyue's main office, huh? Are you pulling out the big guns?
本当に率直な人だ。
Oh, you really aren't beating around the bush, are you? Pulling out the big guns is something we would never do first. But as you can see, they clearly took the first step.
私にもメンツがあるのでね。今のところその予定はありません。
Well, to answer your question, I have no such plans at the moment. After all, my reputation is on the line here.
もっとも状況次第では本社が無理やり介入してくる可能性もあるでしょ
However, there is no guarantee the main office will respect my wishes. They may intervene regardless.
まあしばらくの間は直接介入は抑えられるでしょう。
I suppose I should be able to keep them out of things for a little while, at the very least.
いずれにせよ、ルバーチェの状況がつかめないことにはこちらも対処しようがありません。
Either way, we are sorely lacking in information about Revaché's current improvements. As such, we don't have an effective countermeasure.
ちょうど今そのあたりを探ってもらっている最中ですよ。
For now, I've assigned someone to keep a close eye on their movements.
我らの頼もしい協力者に。
That someone being an extremely reliable collaborator of ours.
Is it Yin?
インさんに
Yeah. You requested Yin's assistance.
まあこういう状況にはうってつけのやつだろうな。
I guess that big old muscle man would be the best option for an undercover mission like this.
今回の件とは直接関係ない話なんですが、せっかくなのでお聞きします。
This isn't directly related to the case in question, but I figured I'd ask while I'm here.
あなた方は本当にキーヤをご存知ないんですか？
Do you really not know anything about Kia?
ロイド、それは
But Lloyd, that's...
キーヤですか。
Kia, you said?
それは人名ですか？それとも暗号か？
Yeah, me too. Especially with the way it's spelled.
Is that meant to be a person's name? It sounds more like a code word to me.
I agree. It looks like, even the way it's spelled, it looks like it's an acronym for something. Oh boy.
Huh.
失礼。どうやら本気のようですね。
Ah, pardon me. I see this is a serious matter.
一応例のオークションであなた方が保護した少女の名前であることは存じています。
All I know is that Kia is the name of that little girl you took into custody after the Schwartz auction.
我らの協力者があなた方にちょっとした助言をしたこともね。
Well, that and the fact that our dear collaborator offered you a small piece of advice while you were there.
そちらの奥の部屋にはオークション後半の出品物がある。
The exhibits for the second half of the auction are all stored in that room over there.
ヘイユエに流れた情報によると面白い爆弾があるらしいぞ。
According to the information that was sent to Heiyue, there's a bomb, so to speak, among those items.
その目で確かめてみるとね。
I recommend y'all confirm it for yourselves.
オークションの最後に出品される革張りの大きなトランク。
A large leather trunk will be exhibited at the end of the auction.
その中にはルバーチェの立場を危うくする爆弾が仕込まれている。
Inside the trunk is a bomb, which will only serve to jeopardize Revaché's position.
その情報は我々のもとに複雑なルートで届けられました。
Thus, this information was sent to us through a very complicated route.
情報提供者は不明。結局掴むことはできませんでしたが、逆にそれが信憑性を高めました。
We were, to my great bewilderment, unable to determine the identity of the informant. However, in some ways that only made it more credible.
そこで念のため、我らの協力者に確かめに行くよう頼んだのです。
We wanted to be certain, however, so we asked our mutual friend to check on it.
まさか爆弾の正体がそのようなものであるとは夢にも思っていませんでしたがね。
Even in my wildest dreams, I never expected this purported bomb to end up being a small girl.
God, he's so cute.
たく、どいつもこいつも知らぬ存ぜぬの一点張りかよ。
Damn, look like he's gonna feign ignorance till the very end.
仮にその話が本当だとして、
Let's assume you're telling the truth.
情報提供者について何か心当たりはないんですか？
Do you have an inkling as to who that informant might have been?
さて、順当に考えるならば、ルバーチ側の関係者による裏切りが考えられそうですが。
Logically speaking, information this sensitive and incriminating would point to the actions of a Revochet defector.
こちらに情報を届けたテナントに抜け目のない相手ではありそうですね。
The only thing I can say for certain is that whoever was behind it, they're an incredibly skilled individual.
Was it Ren?
いずれにせよ、キーヤさんについて我々が知っている事実は。
I wonder if it could have been Ren. Because she can hack herself as well, I bet. And she might have sent that information to Heiyue for them to help her.
At any rate, this is as far as our knowledge regarding Kia goes.
どうか信じていただけませんか。
Though I suppose it's up to you whether you believe me or not.
わかりました。正直に答えてくださって感謝します。
Understood. Thanks for answering us honestly.
Oh, and no further questions.
さて、ご質問はそれだけですか？
Now then, does this conclude your questioning?
ええ、いろいろと答えていただけて感謝します。
Yes, for the moment. I appreciate your cooperation.
概要については警察本部にも伝えても
Do you mind?
構いませんか？
Do you mind if I give the department an outline of what we discussed?
ご随意に。
Do as you like, my friend.
ねえ、ロイドさん。
By the way, Detective Bennings.
はい。
Yeah?
正直、今回の襲撃は少々想定外の出来事でした。
I'll be honest with you. This raid was far beyond what I thought Revochet was capable of.
彼らの戦力とコネクション、そして思考パターンは読み切ったつもりだったからです。
I was under the impression that I was fully cognizant of their forces, connections, and strategies.
そして、現状で彼らが思い切ったことをするはずがない。
Further, given the scrutiny they currently find themselves under, I never expected them to pull off such a brazen move.
その予想が見事覆されました。
God, he's oh my God, he's so
They've truly surpassed all my expectations. I'm almost a little impressed.
ですから私は今非常にワクワクしているんですよ。
I must say, I'm unbelievably excited for what's to come.
ここ数年、私の見込み通りにことが運ばなかったことなど久しくありませんでしたか。
I cannot recall an instance in the last few years where a situation didn't play out exactly as I'd expected.
これでようやく思う存分力と知恵を振るうことが。
Oh, he's doing it again! Oh my God! Look at the face! Oh my God, he's doing it again! I can't help it! Fucking hell!
This is a rare opportunity for me to wield the full force of my power and intellect to my heart's desire.
そんな喜びすら
The mere thought gives me an indescribable indescribable joy. Hey, watch yourself.
あなたは
You're
とんでもないです
truly unbelievable.
警察ごときに私の楽しみを邪魔されるつもりはありませんが
Do not think for 1 second that I will allow the police to ruin my fun.
あなた方にだけは特別に機会
Ooh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Although, I'm willing to grant a unique opportunity to your department.
我々が本格
Oh
的に
God!
動き始める前に何らかの解決方法を提示できるか
If you can somehow resolve the situation before Heiyue begins the retaliation, then we'll have no need to do so.
興味深く拝見させていただきます
I'll be eagerly awaiting your next move.
Okay, that's over. Ah, every time.
参ったな。
Things have really gotten serious.
ええいろいろと教えてくれたのは助かったけど
Yes, they give us plenty of useful information to work with, but
まさかあそこまで露骨に本格的な構想をほのめかすなんて
I can't believe Sao would so blatantly imply a full-scale war with Revochet.
このままだと確実にドンパチが始まるだろうな
Things keep eating up like this, then we're gonna have a real mess on our hands.
下手すりゃ今回みたいな市街地で
Screwed if they decide to have a firefight in the middle of town.
しかも兵ゆえ本体からの増援の可能性ありですか
Additionally, we have to consider the possibility that Heiyue may call for reinforcements.
相当きな臭くなってきましたね
There are more than a few dark clouds already gathering on the horizon.
サオがああ言った以上、まだ猶予があると思っていいだろう。
That's true, this time they aren't talking about this right in front of the building.
Even so, it sounds like we still have a bit of time, judging by what Sao said.
いずれにせよ、ルバーチェの今回の襲撃には不審な点が多すぎる。
There are a lot of suspicious details about this raid Revochet pulled off.
ヘイユエが本格的に動き始める前にいろいろ調べてみた方が良さそうだな。
So we'll need to find out as much as we can about it before Heiyue mobilizes.
ええそうね
I agree.
となると今日も各方面で聞き込みを
Shall we visit each of the districts and question the citizens?
いや、
No, we already did that.
やはりここは直接ルバーチェを当たってみないか。
I think we better to go straight to the source. Let's pay Revochet a visit.
マジか
You're kidding, right?
確かに以前も訪ねたことはあったけど
We may have gone there once before, but still.
オークションの一件もありますしさすがに無謀すぎるのでは
That was before the incident at the auction. Wouldn't it be too reckless to go there now?
ああ、いくら手打ちの話があってもキーヤの件についてだけだしな。
It's true, they may have struck a deal with us. But it only relates to Kia's case.
ただ、どうしても気になることがあってさ。
However, there's something I'm concerned about.
気になること
What might that be?
あのガルシアの動向さ。
Garcia's movements.
何度かやり合って思ったんだが、彼は決して愚かでも無謀でもない。
We've had enough encounters with him to know what kind of person he is.
そして手下もちゃんと抑えて統率している印象だった。
He never seemed to be the type to be reckless. And I get the feeling he has a strong command over his subordinates.
確かに元は名の知れた両兵団の部隊長だったしな
You're absolutely right. He was a well-known Jaeger commander. Way too disciplined to be pulling any crazy stunts.
通だったら意味もない襲撃をやらせるとは思えねえが。
In fact, pretty hard to imagine him ordering his men to launch an assault on Heiyue like that.
Yeah, it's the Dawn. It's not. Yeah, Garcia is way too measured. It's got to be the Dawn.
昨晩の襲撃を彼が指示したのか、それとも手下の暴走なの
Because
か。
the Dawn is getting impatient about the freaking counselor. Did Garcia actually order the raid? Or did his subordinates act on their own?
確かに知りたい情報ではあるわね。
That's definitely something we need to find out.
だろ
Right.
ルバーチェ商会の周辺を聞き込んでみるくらいでもいい。
The fastest way to do that is start asking questions around Revichet's base.
今から行ってみないか。
Do you guys want to head there now?
仕方ないわね。
I suppose that's our best option.
まあ、周辺を聞き込む程度なら危険は少ないのではないかと。
It should be relatively low risk if we're simply asking around the area.
しゃあね。行ってみるか。
Let's go have ourselves a little stakeout.
Alright, are we allowed to do the quest now or not? Let's see. Oh, well, there's a couple more things to do. Yeah, I see. We have to do Revichet and then go into the bar. Okay, yeah. Yeah, to go talk to Revichet in the bar, yeah. I keep thinking that the back alley is in there, but it's actually here. Okay, here we go. Just like I thought. There are more guards posted here than usual.
しかも想像以上に殺気立ってる感じだ。
I'm looking way more pissed than I was expecting, too.
焦りと興奮、警戒と不安。
Impatient, excited, vigilant, anxious.
そんな感情がごちゃ混ぜに伝わってきます。
I'm detecting a wide range of emotions from them.
間違いなくヘイウェイの報復を警戒してるんだろう。
There's no mistaking it. They must be on high alert for any retaliation from Heiyue.
しかし参ったな。
This isn't gonna be easy.
あの様子じゃガルシアの動向を確かめるなんてとても。
For now, ascertaining Garcia's movements should be...
俺がなんだって
Should be what?
ガルシア・ロッシ。
Garcia Rossi!
Oh, sure, Mirage.
でかいくせに気配を消しやがって。
Damn. How that monster managed to sneak up on us.
てめえらが
It's you guys.
あんなことがあったってのによくものごのごとこの場所に面を出せたもんだな。
You have the audacity to show your faces around here. After all the shit you put us through.
言い訳はしません。
I won't make any excuses.
あなたたちとの手打ちについてはキーアに関することだけですから。
Our deal with you only concerns Kia and Kia alone.
分かってんじゃねえか。
Then we're understood.
手打ちの剣を盾に勘違いして乗り込んできたら叩きのめしてやるところだったぜ。
If you use our deal as an excuse to come waltzing into our territory, I'm gonna beat the ever-loving hell out of you.
物騒なおっさんだな。
Yeesh. This guy's one dangerous old man.
てめえらがこそこそと嗅ぎ回ってる理由は分かっ
I know why you lot are snooping around here.
た。だがその件について俺から話すことは一切ない。
However, you won't be getting a single word out of me on that matter.
とっとと消え失せろ。
If you understand, then get lost! Damn.
一つだけ教えてください。
Please, just tell me one thing.
もしあなたが
If hypothetically we were to attack an armed enemy stronghold, would you attack head-on from the front, leaving everything to brute strength?
Yeah, I don't believe he's involved in this, but I do believe it was Don Marconi acting on his own. And I don't think Garcia particularly likes the drugs. Is the idea that I'm getting from this.
An honest Jaeger like myself would never stoop to such a poor strategy. I'd wait until there was an opening and make a precise strike. Maximum results, minimum damage.
Damn, are we gonna ever see Randy's dad? Like, what the hell?
Wouldn't you do the same, son of the war god? Don't you ever call me that again.
That sounds like something that's gonna be saved for the sequel. Like Randy's gonna have a big old story arc involving his dad.
Yeah, that's how Jaegers operate. Is that so? Thank you. I appreciate the answer. You're a strange kid. But anyways, you better not come in here unprepared. You hear me? I promise you'll be torn to shreds.
Yep, absolutely, Lloyd. I think he's having second thoughts about the Dawn, for sure. I'm wondering what might happen at the end of this game is he's gonna take the Dawn out and become the new Dawn.
Something sure seemed off with him.
Hartman is either going to betray him or... I think Hartman might sell out Revochet in the end. Or something like that. Like, there's going to be betrayal between the triumvirate of the Dawn, Garcia, and Hartman. Yeah. So one of those is going to betray. Is what I think.
Something sure seemed off with him. He looked tense, but unusually haggard.
I was thinking the same thing. His words were very aggressive. I felt like they didn't have the same force behind them. I could sense a great deal of fatigue. What do you suppose could have happened to him?
Damn. He's in such a sorry state. Ain't like the guy at all.
I don't know who this is. I bet you guys would love to know where that is, huh? Oh, it's Grace! Haha! I bet you guys would love to know why that is, huh? Well, you came to the right ace reporter. Grace?
You just love popping up at the most random times, don't you?
What can I say? My reporter's intuition guides me to the juiciest of scoops.
Anyway, what do you say we do the old give and take, the old quid pro quo?
そこのジャズバーで待ってるから
I'll be anxiously awaiting your arrival at the jazz bar. Exactly, you can't spell grace without ace. Haha! Yeah.
どうするの
What should we do, Lloyd?
まあ聞くだけ聞いてみよう
For now, let's just hear what she has to say.
喋りすぎないように注意する必要はありそうだけど
We should keep our guard up. We'll need to be careful not to let anything slip around her.
ですね
Duly noted. She's asleep. Stupid old man, stop trying to fill me up.
お来たわね
Oh, well now there you are.
早速だけどヘイユへ襲撃について知ってることを喋ってもらおうかしら
Alright, let me cut to the chase. Is there anything you're willing to share about Heiyue raid, huh? Haha.
事務所でツァオ氏からいろいろと話を聞いたんでしょ
I'm sure Sao showered you with all sorts of delightfully delicious dewdrop details over at his office.
いきなりですね
Quick as ever.
というかなぜ私たちがヘイウェイを訪ねたことを知っているのですか
But how do you even know we visited Heiyue?
いやー朝一番で話を聞いてツァオ氏に取材を申し込もうとしたらダドリーのやつが現れちゃってさ
Well, I found out about the incident this morning. I was heading over to ask Sao some questions when I saw Dudley barge in.
どうしたもんかと様子を伺ってると君たちが後から入っていくじゃないの
As I was sitting there on the sidelines trying to feel the situation out, who should show up but you guys?
そうしたらダドリーたちが苦虫を噛みつぶしたような顔で出てきてその後君たちもシアン顔で出てきたわけ
Seeing my favorite curious cavalcade of cool cops going in. Shortly afterward, I see Dudley leave with his typical scowl, and then a bit later, you all come loud looking as worried as I've ever seen you.
こりゃいろいろ聞いたと思わない方がおかしいでしょ
After seeing all that, how do you expect me not to think you learned something huge?
なるほどそういうことでしたか
I see. I guess that makes sense.
どちらにしても捜査上の情報を簡単に漏らすわけにはいかないのはご存知かとは思いますが
Still, Grace, I think you know better than anyone that we can't casually disclose information about an open investigation.
もちろんわかってるってばだからギブアンドテイクじゃない
Well, of course I know that, you silly Billy. That's why I call this little chit-chat a give and take. Quid pro quo. Bibbidi-boo, babbidi-bo.
ガルシア氏についての情報知りたくないの
After all, aren't you dying for some details on Garcia Rossi?
それは
Do you mean?
相変わらず美味しい餌をちらつかせてくるのがうまいよな
You're a real pro at dangling that bait right in front of our noses, aren't you?
例のオークションの顛末もいろいろと聞いてるわよ
And as a nice little cherry on top, I might have some juicy info about the so-called auction, too.
ルバーチェがヘマをやらかして議長のご不評を買ったらしいけど
Way I hear it, Ricochet messed up so bad there. The speaker isn't really interested in speaking with him anymore. Not much of a speaker if you ask me.
そのあたりの状況と合わせていろいろと知りたくない
I'm sure you're just dying to know how these two things are related. Right? Right.
わかりました
Okay, I'll bite.
ただしサオ氏の話はすべてほのめかされた非公式のものです
However, everything about Sao is strictly off the record. Got it?
そのあたりは了解してください
I can't stress that enough, Grace.
Oh, when have you known me to blab secrets?
なるほどね
I see.
思っていた以上にやばい状況になってるわね
So the situation is more dire than I thought.
ええ そうなんです。
Yeah, unfortunately it is.
今のところはどちらも一般市民を巻き込まない配慮はしているみたいですが。
At the very least, both groups seem to be trying not to involve the public. For now.
いや、それにしたって今回の事件は唐突すぎるわよ。
Well, no matter which way you cut it, this raid really just came out of nowhere.
いくら真夜中とはいえ、うちの近くでの襲撃よ。
It might happen in the dead of night, but I still can't believe they target someone right next to the news building.
しかも近隣には天下の IBC。さすがに思い切りが良すぎだわ。
Not to mention it was right down the street from the IBC. Pretty ballsy move, I must say. Even for Revochet.
ええ、そうですね。
Yes, that's true.
下手をすればクロスベルの金融貿易センターとしての信頼も揺るがしかねない出来事だと思います。
If things had gotten even worse, it could have made people lose trust in Crossbell as Zamoria's trade capital, shaking the whole continent's economy.
そこなのよね、ポイントは。
Right, that's what I'm saying.
こりゃ私が掴んだ情報もあながち嘘じゃないかもしれないわ。
If this is true, it could mean that info I got was legit after all.
グレイさんが掴んだ情報。
What information would that be?
話してもらえますか。
Are you willing to share it now?
オッケー、今度はこっちのターンね。
Okay, I guess it's my turn now.
実はね、マフィアの内部事情なんだけど。
You see, this whole fiasco originated from inside the Mafia.
最近、若頭のガルシア氏の
Yep.
届かなくなっているって噂があるみたいなのよ。
Yeah, Garcia's slowly being cut out of his position as second in command. Lately, I've been hearing rumors that Garcia Rossi's control over his goons has been, well, lacking.
それは本当ですか。
Is that even possible?
ちょいと信じられねえ
Yeah, I'm having a hard time buying it myself.
な。あの化け物みたいなおっさんに部下どもが逆らえるとは思えねえよ。
I can't imagine any of those rank and file mobsters defying that walking mountain.
まあそうなんだけどね。
Well, you can choose to believe it or not, Mr. Ripley.
ただ旧市街の一件についても鉱山庁の利権を狙おうとしたのもガルシア氏の指示じゃないらしいの。
However, it might just be possible that the incident in the downtown district and the grab for Maine's mining rights weren't on Garcia's orders. So Garcia's getting out of the more ruthless stuff. Interesting. So they're portraying Garcia as more of a Yakuza type mobster than like a Marconi as a more like ruthless type mobster.
手柄を立てようとした下っ端が独断でした結果らしいんだけど。
From the look of it, it was some goons on the lower rungs looking to make a name for themselves.
そうした若手ならではの暴走が目立ってきているらしいのよ。
If that's what those rookies were after, that would explain why they were so willing to step out of line to get it.
ちょっと待ってください。
Wait just a second.
それでは昨夜の襲撃も若手の勝手な暴走だと。
Really? Are you saying that raid last night was carried out by low-level members of the Mafia who probably got ambitious because of the drugs? I bet.
Ma, さすがにことが大きすぎるし、それはないとは思うんだけどね。
Well, given the scale of the attack, it's hard to think that, but...
ただそういう事情を踏まえると、ガルシア氏のさっきの態度はなんとなく理解できるんじゃない？
If it's true, it'd definitely help explain why Garcia was acting the way he was earlier.
確かに。取り巻きもいなかったしな。
Oh. And maybe, come to think of it, he didn't have his usual entourage with him.
ルバーチェ内を統制するのに苦労しているということか。
Yep.
So does that mean he's lost his grip over Revochet? There's an internal split.
でも例の会長さんの方は一体何をしているんですか？
But what's the Dawn doing during all of this?
聞いた話によるとオークションでの失態を取り戻そうと必死になっている
Yep,
みたいね
I bet Marconi is on the other side of this split. According to what I've been able to gather, Marconi is desperately trying to make up for his giant blunder at the auction.
機嫌を損ねたハルトマン議長へのご機嫌取りはもちろんだけど
Naturally is buttering off Speaker Hartman, who was less than pleased at Michelin.
新たに自治州内の有力者を取り込もうとしているらしいわ
He's even trying to lure more influential figures of Crossbell into his fold.
新たな有力者どのあたりなんでしょうか
Influential figures? Who exactly?
端的に言うと共和国派議員ね
On the Republic side, really? And I have members from the Republican faction.
それに警備隊司令あたりとも何度か会合をしているって噂よ
I've heard he's met with the CGF commander too.
なるほど平優への政治的な影響を抑えるのが目的でしょうか
Really? Is he trying to suppress Heiyue's political influence in Crossbell?
警備隊の指令を取り込んだのは武器の密輸を強化するためか
And I wonder if meeting with the CGF commander has anything to do with Revachier's weapon smuggling.
ま、そんなところだろうな。
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised.
あと、あのアホ司令はハルトマン議長の腰巾着って話だ。
You gotta remember, that moron of a commander is also one of Speaker Hartman's cronies.
そっちに働きかけることで、
Yep.
間接的に議長のご機嫌取りもしようとしてんのかもしれねえ。
I bet Revachier is trying to win back the Speaker's favor through him.
ええ私もそう睨んでるわ
Bingo! My thoughts exactly.
いやーやっぱ君たちと話してると考えがまとまるわね
Man, whenever I seem to have these nice little chats with you guys, things just seem to fall into place.
情報交換した甲斐があったわ
This turned out to be quite a fruitful little inflow swap.
正直こちらも助かりました
To be honest, it's been helpful for us as well.
でもこうして整理してみるとやっぱり違和感を感じますね
Then now that we've sifted through all the details, I feel like there's something we're missing.
違和感
Something we're missing?
どういうこと
Yeah, it's the drug itself. Like, what exactly is going on? Oh, and what would that be?
一つ一つの行動については納得いく理由があるようですが
Looking over what we know, there seem to be logical reasons behind each of their actions.
どれも場当たり的だし組織として全く連携が取れていない気がします
But the actions themselves are almost random, as though they're all not all coming from the same organization.
俺がルバーチェに感じていたのは悪い意味での大都市ならではのスマートさだったんですが
I always got the feeling that Revachier's operations had a certain level of professionalism to them. The kind you'd expect from organized crime.
それがほとんど感じられないんです
But I don't sense that at all this time around.
なるほど
Oh, I see what you mean.
言われてみればそうね
Huh, now that you mention it, I'm inclined to agree.
クロスベルというミラのなる木から甘い汁を吸うためのシステム
Refugee structures typically existed as an efficient system, designed to take advantage of the large amount of Mira flowing through Crossbell.
それを確立した組織にしては確かに場当たり的かもしれませんね
For them to suddenly deviate so greatly from that system is highly irregular.
何かそのあたりを狂わせるような俺たちの知らない要素がある。
So in other words, there's some element to this case that threw Revachier's entire system out of whack.
そういうことかよ。
Is that what you're saying?
ああ、あくまで勘だけどね
Right. It's just a gut feeling, though.
ヘイユエを襲った襲撃者の戦闘力も不自然に高か
Yep.
ったみたいだ
Okay,
し
now he's gonna get it. Come on, Lloyd, do your brain blast.
Sal's description made it sound like these raiders who attacked Heiyue possess unnatural amount of strength, too.
ガルシアの奇妙な態度にしてもそれが原因じゃないかと思ってさ。
It's possible that could have something to do with Garcia's strange attitude.
さすがはロイド君。鋭い読みをしてくれるじゃない。
Wowzers! I should have expected this from you, Lloyd. You're one smart cookie, you know that?
ねえ、警察をクビになったらクロスベルタイムズに入らない？
Hey, if this police thing doesn't work out for you, how about joining me at the Crossbell Times?
そんで私と一緒にフューリッツァ賞を狙いましょう。
We can aim for the Pulitzer Prize together. I can see now. Lloyd and Grace, reporter's ace.
いや、遠慮しときます。
I'll have to pass.
っていうか、演技でもないことを言わないでくださいよ。
And I'd appreciate it if you didn't make me worried about my employment any more than I already do.
ところでそのフューリッツァ賞ってのは何なんだ？
Remind me again, what's this Pulitzer Prize she's talking about?
確かその年で最も優秀なジャーナリストに贈られる国際的な賞だったはずだけど。
It's a prestigious international award given to the most outstanding journalist of the year.
すみません。ちょっと失礼します。
Excuse me for one second.
はい。特務支援課、ロイド・バニングスですが。
Yes, this is Lloyd Banning's special sports section. I managed to get through. It's me, Bixen, over from Maine's.
あ、町長さんでしたか。
Oh, the mayor. How can I help you?
どうかされましたか。ガンツさんのことで問題でも。
There's some kind of problem with Gantz? Well, you see, I'm in Crossville City at the moment. The casino where Gantz goes.
Here we go. Now we're gonna get the connection here.
He started acting strangely, so I decided to call you.
様子がおかしい。
Strangely?
一体どうおかしいんですか。
What exactly do you mean? He's been engaged in a poker match with another customer for quite some time. Things are getting very heated.
Oh, thank you, Doris. I saw that in I saw that in the guide. Yeah, there's 3 places to go. I didn't see what they were though, but I think after right after here is where we're going to stop for today.
It may only be a matter of time before violence breaks out. Could you come over quickly and help sort this out?
了解しました。
Understood, sir.
カジノハウスですね。近くにいるのですぐに行きます。
Barker Casino, right? We're close by, so we'll be there shortly. Okay, I'm counting on you.
マインツの町長さん。
That was the mayor of Maine's?
カジノがどうとか言ってたみてえだが。
Sounded like he's at the casino.
が、例のガンツさんが客同士の勝負で暴力的なことに巻き込まれそうな感じらしい。
Yeah, apparently. Gantz might be getting into some trouble there.
Seriously?
相手の逆恨みでも買ったんでしょうか。
Have his victories gained him some ill will from his opponents?
あの態度でバカ好きならいかにもありそうだな。
Between Gantz's ego and his crazy luck, I could definitely see that happening.
それは急いで様子を見に行かないとね。
Yeah, we're finally gonna learn about the drugs. Well, we better hurry on over and assess the situation.
それじゃカジノにレッツゴ
All right, off to Barker we go!
ー。あれれ、どうしたの？
What? Did I say something wrong?
いえ、その。
Well, Grace, it's just that...
行っても無駄だろうから気にせずに行こう。
There's no point in telling her not to come. Let's just go to the casino.
All right, you guys.
Well, we had a lot of story moving today. Let me just get to the area. Yeah, entertainment district. Okay. This was a really, just a full straight up cutscenes episode. Yeah, lots of talking today. Oh my god, I really appreciate all you guys coming. Oh. Seriously, thank you so much. Oh my god, we're going to continue this on, what day is today? Sunday, so Thursday. And as always, more Chaos Child on Tuesday. So yeah, let me just I think I just saved. Yeah, I just saved. So yeah, next time, I think Lord is finally gonna make the connection about the drugs. And yeah, the connection between all these people and like what Revochet is doing with the drugs. So I do wonder if like my theory is right, if it was John Marconi who is on the other side of this split in Revochet, or if it's just some rando. Or if it really is Don Marconi who is splitting with Garcia. And yeah, there's definitely going to be like some kind of breakup between the triumvirate here, between Hartman, Marconi, and Garcia here. Like one of these is going to lose patience with the other two. Absolutely. Alright, you guys, so until next time, I will say, oh, thank you, Antonio. So long, farewell, off we to say goodnight. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.